we're going to have a look at one of my latest builds here. This is the 1/72nd scale ICM F-16AM, and it is kit number 72145. I'll just talk about it first before I show it a little bit closer up. This is actually originally the Hasegawa kit, one of their F-16A models, and there's a couple like specific sprues that ICM has added to the kit, and I'll show them in a little bit. But actually the sprues that have been added to it, which is basically the wing pylons here, the whatever they are, the like the updated pylons, they're actually quite out of scale. I don't know if they're scaled like they're just shaped wrong, or if they're actually out of scale, because the way these are fitted on here, I'll show you could not close the I think they're called flaperons, or the flaps. You could not move them down, so they're wrong. And it's kind of strange because usually the ICM stuff is like top notch and they get everything correct. I don't know why they went to Hasegawa for this particular kit, because ICM stuff is awesome. Like they're one of my favorite top companies. They always do excellent work. The missiles are the AMRAAM missiles, and they're actually from ICM also, and they're excellent. So I don't know why they went with another company to do something for them when they're such an excellent company. They're more than capable of doing one, and I think if they did it, they would have done a much better job, because this kit is quite old. If you know the Hasegawa kit, that's exactly what you're getting here. So with that out of the way, we'll have a look at it. And the way I painted this, they're showing you to use the ICM paints, but I used I went online and I found the actual Hasegawa like their paint guide, which uses the like Mr. Hobby colors, which is what I used on it, exactly what they showed in the on the Hasegawa, because that's the paints I use. So that's the what colors are on here. So we'll have a go around of it here first. I went with the pilot, the seated pilot. I never added anything at all to the kit, no scratch building or anything. It just is as it is. So we'll have a go around. The decals were also something else. I'm not sure what was wrong with them, but some of them, there was so much carrier film, they were actually sort of stuck together and you had to cut them out. They did lay down nice, which is the main thing anyways. As long as they lay down, they're fine. But they reminded me of like the early trumpeter style decals, like very thin, kind of hard to work with, but in the end, they did turn out okay. So here's a go around of the aircraft here. And I will pick it up to show the pylons, and you can see the like those weapons pylons. I think it should show they're going too far over the flap there, like right down here. They're going too far over it. You could never move that flap down, so I'm assuming that's probably incorrect. But of course, I'm not like an expert or anything on the F-16s. But I'm pretty sure they're probably not like that. And I will get the tripod off here, which will just take a second, and we can have a little closer look. Alright. So here's some of the details. I also used Flory model washes to do the wash on this thing. And I will say, for being such an old kit from Hasegawa, it actually holds up pretty darn good for its age. There wasn't much cleanup that was actually needed. And one other thing about this kit is right down here, this little spotlight down here. Depending on which version you do, you may or may not need it. They give you a decal, but I cut mine and filled it with like just liquid glass. So we'll have a look at it here a little bit closer up. And I'm not sure if I say I recommend the kit or not. I would probably like just for the price of the decals, because the decal sheets alone are getting expensive now, you probably would want it, or it's more of a collector's kit, because probably what I would do is buy the Tamiya or a better F-16 and just use these decals on it, honestly, because this is such an old kit, and you can buy these Hasegawa ones pretty cheap now. But anyways, it's the ICM F-16AM, the Ukrainian version, model kit number 72145. And other than that, thank you for watching.